You've been there, staring at an open textbook for 3 solid hours, scanning the same paragraph over and over, only to realize your mind has retained absolutely nothing. Elite student performance stems from biological alignment, allowing them to bypass the brain's natural tendency to seek the path of least resistance. To replicate this, we are going to use a system that forces the brain into an active state. It combines a data-driven progress map called the traffic light tracker with the South Korean study technique known as Baekji, the blank page method. Before you start, you need 5 tools: a master tracking sheet, blank scratch paper, your syllabus, 3 highlighters, red, yellow, and green, and your phone, powered down and placed in a different room. Consistent academic performance requires an external architecture that physically prevents passive reading, replacing willpower with a series of non-negotiable steps. Clear your desk of every distraction until all that remains is your tracking sheet and a pen. On your tracking sheet, create a vertical inventory of every major concept, formula, or term from your current chapter. Specificity is critical here. Instead of writing Biology Chapter 4, list specific subtopics like Krebs cycle ATP yield to ensure material is accurately measured. Now, close the textbook and shut your laptop. You are removing every safety net that allows your brain to coast on visual recognition. Select the first topic from your inventory. Using blank scratch paper, dump every remembered detail onto the page without looking at your notes. Within seconds, you will likely encounter a total mental block. You will hesitate, and the information will feel just out of reach. Neurochemistry indicates that the strain of recall activates the hippocampal signaling required to strengthen a memory. This uncomfortable friction serves as a biological signal that your brain is recoding information into long-term storage. This chart shows how our brains prioritize data based on effort. On the left, a flat line illustrates passive reading. It feels smooth because the brain isn't working, which results in near-zero retention. Behaviors like highlighting paragraphs or recopying notes are examples of fake productivity. They provide a sense of progress without engaging the cognitive retrieval mechanisms needed to learn. The jagged climb on the right represents the high friction of reconstructing concepts from memory. This difficult process forces the brain to stabilize information for future use. This is where flashcards often fail. While they work for single definitions, complex processes require the blank page to ensure you can reconstruct every logical step rather than just recognizing a final answer. Effective learning depends entirely on this cognitive load. If a study session feels easy and comfortable, the brain is likely failing to encode the material. Step 2 is the audit. Open your source material and compare your brain dump against the actual textbook concepts. You will now grade your master inventory list based on hard data. You are categorizing your current level of mastery into 3 specific colors. If you recalled the concept confidently with 0 major errors, mark it green. If you recalled the basic structure but missed specific steps or felt significant doubt, the topic gets a yellow label. Any topic that resulted in a total blank or a serious conceptual misunderstanding must be marked red. You will now build your next study block by stacking only the red topics first. By focusing on your red zones, you are intentionally targeting the highest areas of friction to maximize your learning time. Reviewing green material feels productive, but it is a psychological trap. Mastered content requires only spaced review. Time spent rereading a green topic is time stolen from knowledge gaps that will hurt your exam score. This comparison illustrates the shift from a vague syllabus to a transparent action plan. You are now working with a map of your exact neurological weaknesses. The system automates your study plan, removing the mental energy required to decide what's next. You simply attack the red zones in order. Repeat this audit weekly. This consistent feedback loop allows you to watch your reds graduate to yellows and your yellows transition to greens. A topic remaining green for 3 consecutive weeks indicates that the information has successfully transitioned into your permanent knowledge base. Move your phone to another room and embrace the blank page. By replacing feelings with data and systematic discipline, you join the ranks of students who no longer study harder, but study with surgical precision.